Hello everyone, I'm Emanuele Bonaglia and welcome to my diary. In today's video I will show you a different method to work Mimosa lace. In fact, Mimosa lace is characterized by the curves. Different curves can be worked differently. In fact, this curve, which is a little bit larger than the previous one, can be worked with the double cloth stitch. So here we are, and we have to work this large curve. In the previous video I showed how to work this curve, and I leave you there. I already made the change of the work where there is the foot side. I twist it 2 times and I have to work cloth stitch with the first couple, and with the last couple I make 1 cloth stitch. Now I have to make on this pair the double cloth stitch. So what you will need, it's very simple. The first cloth stitch it is done. Now for those who don't know this stitch, I suggest you to put 1 pin between these 2 pair of bobbins, like that, and then, without twisting the pairs, I make 1 cloth stitch. I take off the pin and I stretch this pair. That's the double cloth stitch. Let's see it again. This is the working pair, and that's the last pair of bobbins that I have to work. I make 1 cloth stitch, and then I have to make 1 other cloth stitch between these 2 couples. For beginners, I suggest you to put 1 pin, and then I make 1 cloth stitch without twisting. I take off the pin and I stretch it, and I stretch the stitch. Then the first pair, it is gone. We leave it outside of the work, and then the other pair, it's the working pair. So we have to work cloth stitch with the first vertical pair, and then I make the foot side like that, twisting 2 times all couples and make 1 cloth stitch. So we can continue working this way, working to right side to left side. The first pair, I work the first pair with a cloth stitch, and the last pair is worked with a double cloth stitch. I repeat, I explain it again. I make 1 cloth stitch like this, and then I make another cloth stitch, and I stretch the couples, the pairs, really well. Let's see it again, one more time. 1 cloth stitch. For those beginners, I suggest you to put 1 pin like this, and then I make another cloth stitch between this pair of bobbins, like this. I take the pin off and I stretch the stitch. The first pair will go outside the work, and the other pair is the working pair. So I work, I make foot side as always, put the pin, one cloth stitch, and then the double cloth stitch, like this. And like this. Why do you have to make the double cloth stitch instead of cloth and half stitch? The double cloth stitch is used for fill all the big and large curves in the double cloth stitch, being really big, and it's really good for those lines where they are really big and there is the need of a lot of cloth. So we can work. Now what we have to do in this point, there is the connection, but as I showed in other videos about connections, and I do not make this connection here, but I will make this totally here in this point. So we have to work as always, as I showed before. If you are not already but you would like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of my LaceMaker Diary. Also, you can like me on facebook.com, the LaceMaker Diary, or follow me on Twitter, Pinterest or Instagram.